Lady C, I also heard about that reaction from the establishment, but also the royal family towards them too, actually. A lot of people saying to me, look, everyone thinks it's Prince Andrew who's the royal pariah. Well, actually, amongst the family who believe that Prince Andrew is innocent, they view Harry and Meghan as the royal pariahs, not Prince Andrew. And Lady C, it was so terrible that they didn't turn up to that event at the Guildhall. I actually spoke to one of the guests who said, because it's a whole selection of rooms at the Guildhall and various royals were working in various different rooms. And I spoke to one of the guests who was left incredibly disappointed because they had no royal in their room and they were told by organisers it was because Harry and Meghan didn't bother to show up.
Well, they didn't bother to show up because they could not contain their rage. When they arrived and they were booed, and their boos, they expected a possibility of boos. So they had their paid claque of supporters there to cheer them along, so that was sort of all right-ish. They didn't like that they were booed, but they walked into the cathedral and absolutely everyone cold-shouldered them in a way that only civilized people can do when they are cold-shouldering people. Nobody caught their eye. You know, it was studiedly unnaturally polite, but freezing cold. And they realized, between the booing and the cold shouldering that they got from everybody, then, and my understanding is that by the time they left, they were absolutely spitting bricks. And then the coup de grace, as far as they were concerned, was not only that they were booed, but while they were waiting for their car, that nobody would speak to them except Zara. Tindall avoided them like the plague. He made absolutely sure he didn't catch their eye. There's Meghan speaking to herself, with him 4 inches away from her. But I also will tell you, they hijacked that car. Did you realize they weren't supposed to be in that car? They were supposed to be in the bus with all of the third-tier royals. And the reason why they were 15 minutes late for the appointed meeting at Clarence House to make sure that they would miss the bus so that they would appear later, because, you know, processions are done in order of diminishing or increasing rank. So the least important will go first and the most important will go last, entering a building, and it's vice versa, leaving the building. And they, realizing that they had been lumped with the never-wases so much as the has-beens, they decided that they were going to be late and miss their slot.
I see. So they could